Okay, hello again from the car. We're at our campsite for today. Okay, so now we are camping on a farm. Oh my god, I'm very excited to show y'all. And we're opposite this lake that is so beautiful, like insane. Yeah, but I think it's also when the weather was really nice. Now it's really gloomy and rainy, and I don't know how I'm gonna set up the tent with the rain later. So I'm just like But the guy here owns 600 sheep and 1,000 lamb. Goats? I don't know. And like 4 sheepdogs. But all of them are grazing on the grasses around Iceland. And the sheepdogs are so smart. Like I think they're border collies. They're so fucking smart and so cute. If I can, I'll film later. But yeah, I'm gonna go and cook. I'm gonna go help my friends cook and I'll show you what dinner is for today. How's the pork chop situation going? Looks good.
Looking pretty good, yeah.
Looking good. Exciting. Thanks, chefs. Oh, hi. Hi, another chef.
No, I just woke up.
Put it aside, yeah. Chef drinking a beer. This is
Okay, just don't be drunk cooking the pork chops here. Hungry. We gotta set up the tent now. After dinner, it's like almost 10 o'clock. God. But it's so bright out, even though it's almost 10. This is the lake I was talking about. It's very, very nice. And guess what? Tomorrow they're gonna hike to go up a waterfall. And I was like, bitches, my legs be hurting, so I'm gonna stay inside there probably. I think. Okay, I'm gonna sleep now. I realized I never film at night, but and my gloves, my $4 gloves that I bought. Okay, fuck, I need to sleep. Good night, everybody. I'm not gonna hike tomorrow. Just gonna sleep in my sleeping bag. Okay, good morning everyone from the tent. Currently it is 9:30 a.m. I'm sitting in this tent alone because my friends went on a hike and I was like, fuck that bitches, I'm staying here. So I'm here by myself. Okay, I am missing out because they are gonna hike a waterfall and it will be quite nice. But yeah, my body just can't do it anymore. Yesterday we did like this, the 2-hour hike that I was talking to you all about. That was really pointless. My body is breaking and cannot do this anymore. My plan is to read, enjoy this fucking view. Look at it, enjoy this view, beautiful. But I'm gonna chill and have some good breakfast first because I'm excited. I've never been so excited to be by myself. Okay, I think this is a sign that I'm truly an introvert. Anyway, the view behind. Wow, the sun is so nice today. They're like on a little barn. It's very cute. Look at that. On a little barn. Ta-da! I want to bring the doggos here. If the doggos come here, then I'll show you. Don't know if you can see. There's like 2 little doggos over that side. They're like chilling somewhere there. Very cute. So I'm very excited. Very excited the doggos come here. Taking a stroll to the lake. I'm so fucking full now. Hopefully I can walk here. I don't know if I can, but sure. See how it goes. And I just zipped up the tent and prayed nobody goes inside. It's the doggo. Hi. Hi, Mimi. Hi. Hi, you good boy. Hello, you. I have no idea what your name is. I want to make it. Okay, done. My tent is done. Just need to throw everything else in the car. Lunch situation.
Have a dead carrot.
Grilling some lambs. I don't want a dead carrot. Grilling some lambs and carrots.
2 carrots landing on you. 2 carrots. 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 2 carrots
Yes.
Just one?
Yeah, I want sausage. Sausagey!
But not.
Okay, we're sitting in a tomato farm now. Because there's a huge storm behind us. There. And we want to go to a hot spring, but we have to wait a while. Actually, I don't know how long we're gonna wait, but yeah. They have tomato soup, it's nice. But I'm just drinking coffee. Hopefully we get to go hot spring. The weather looks fucking disgusting. We have reached our campsite for tonight after the hot spring. I didn't film the hot spring because, as I say, it's very difficult to film. But look at the sunset! Oh, what the fuck? On the camera it looks insane, oh my god. Oh my god, the sky changed to this fucking gorgeous pink color. So I'm going to the front. Insane. Okay. Me and Ryan are being responsible because we want to set up the tent, but I don't know where the fuck the rest of them are going. Meanwhile, I shall sit in the car for a bit. Oh, I'm reading this book. Let me intro y'all. I'm reading this book called... I'm reading this book called The Serpent and the Wings of Night. It was recommended by a few people on TikTok and also one of my favorite streamers. What the fuck? Bitch, where are you? Hurry up.
Okay, sunset.
We want to set up tent, bro. The sunset, you go there any closer, it's still the same, right? Yeah, but I need this book. It's about a human entering a vampire trial. It's quite interesting. So far. Yeah. Y'all can try to read that. There's also a, what's that called? Sequel? One book after this. So there's 2 books, I think. We are planning to cook there. So all the shit, all the instant shit we are cooking today. Maggie me again today. Good morning everyone, today is Airbnb day, but first we are going to drive around this area. Probably grab something to eat there and then we'll go to Airbnb. Apparently it's very very nice because we're paying $1,000 a night, so it better be nice. But it's a huge cabin lah, so we shall see. Oldest church in Iceland. Are we gonna see Game of Thrones fountain?
Yeah, I presume we will.
Yay. Yeah, congrats! The only reason why I climb this fucking mountain!
I was wondering why Leah climbed this mountain.
Because I need to take video, bro! Look at this! Look at this!
Let me find my hat.
Congratulations to my friends! That was a journey. Jane really said, I was wondering why Leah was climbing this waterfall. I was asking myself the same question every step of the way too. Like, you know what? For my friends, I will do it for them. I will not give up. I'm not a quitter. Okay, I rested the day before solely for this purpose to put all my energy into climbing this mountain for them. I was so busy being comfy in this Airbnb, I forgot to film the entire thing. But we are here now. Let me do a little bit of a tour. This is my room for tonight. So everything here is so nice and also so expensive, but I feel so at peace. Like when I sit here, I feel like all my problems are solved. This is my future dream of having a home like this. Dinner table here. Living room. Playing some lo-fi music. The view. Insane view. Dinner that is half served because the rest is in the oven.
Nice.
Finally use our
Finally.
in a group.
Saying bye to this lovely Airbnb. Very sad, we only stay here one night, but it was very cozy. My introvertedness has been replenished. What is that word? I've recovered. It's my goal in future, I will have a house like this. I make that promise to myself right now. Bye, Alton.
Bye.
See you in Singapore.
See you.
Fucker is abandoning us. To go back to where?
Work.
To go back to work! Where? Where is the work? Questionable. Yeah, so we have about 4 days left, but Elton is going first. Oh my god. Bye, clown. He looks like, oh my god, he really looks like the up boy. Oh my god, we got crazy sunset today too. Nice. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, some hot tea because
Actually, not really that cold.
too cold.
In the tent, I'm okay lah. Actually.
Sit here.
Okay, calling it a night early. And we all just run to the toilet and then time to sleep now. Okay, good night. Bye. Love the pride flags everywhere. Sandwich.
Actually, let me quite.
Take a seat. Ooh. Having our sandwiches at a campsite now. It's a ham and mustard sandwich.
Actually, like strong deal.
Pit stop in the rounds of the fjords. I'm lazy to come out. Bye. Bye. Let's go to the edge of the water. The cutest cafe with a cute friend. And we tried this skyr cheesecake. It was... I ate dairy for it. It was really worth it. It's just a little crumble at the bottom and then some very light yogurt at the top. Oh my god, my empty coffee. Everything here is just regular black coffee. Little cabin in the... It was just like halfway along our drive. We stopped here. The view. It's a church. Oh my god, why is the heat coming from here? There's a heater. Oh, the heater is here. Okay, slay. Okay, it's currently like 10 plus. Sun hasn't set yet, but we've set up tent for tonight here. Look at how the wind is blowing. Look, oh my lord. Bruh. When you're inside, it's literally vibrating and we're terrified we're gonna fucking fly away. Look at the view. View of the campsite. Gorgeous. Over there, our tents. Over here, the toilet and the kitchen. One thing I'm not gonna miss about car camping is running to the toilets in this extremely windy or even just cold temperatures at night. But one thing I'm very, very grateful for is how clean the toilets are. This is one of the cleaner ones, I would say, but majority of it is like 80% is standard or like 70% is standard. It's very, very clean and well kept. Out we go. Sun is setting soon. Can tell by the clouds. Second last night of camping. Tomorrow is my last night. I can't believe it finished so fast. Wow. Camping has been so far so good. Only a few rough nights, but majority of the nights have been pretty good. And I think we are experts at setting up the tent now, if I'm being very honest. Yeah, look, you'll never have an experience living in this fucking view. Time to go back and fucking sleep in my sleeping bag. Good morning guys, I forgot to film the cafe that I was so excited to go to, but it's in this building over here. They even have a bus extension over there. Basically the inside of the cafe is very quaint and cozy. Oh god, very Scandinavian aesthetic. The waffles were so delicious. They had waffles and a few pastries. Actually I wanted to tapao a croissant, but then I feel I'm damn full. Then later we're going to eat lunch also, so I was like, okay, never mind, I'll control myself. I want to sit there the whole day, but anyway we can't because today is our last full day of touring Iceland, I guess. Tomorrow we have to go back to the airport, so we won't be doing much besides driving. Okay, I'm currently now in Isafjord. I have no idea how I'm pronouncing it, butchering the name. And we're gonna have some lunch here, probably. We're waiting for my other friends to come and then we'll figure out if the restaurant has slots, because this is a home-cooked buffet restaurant and they said oh, it's best if you make a reservation, which we obviously did not have. So we're gonna try our luck. Oh god. Over here? Over here? Okay. Let's go eat. We are leaving Isafjord. It's basically a home cooked kind of buffet style place. There are a lot of fish dishes and potatoes, very Icelandic. It was $40 per person, which I think was quite worth it because we could just refill whatever we wanted. We are now going to a waterfall, but it will be a long drive after to the eastern side of the West Fjords. The eastern side of the West Fjords. Yeah. But enjoy the view. You see the snowy parts of the mountain in front. Alright, we are now on a walk to see a waterfall that's somewhere around the bend there. Looks like an easy walk. Supposedly on reviews says 30 minutes there and back, but easy walk here. Valagil. A good post-lunch activity. Okay, just casually sitting on this bridge above the waterfall with Jane. Oh, done with our hike. Our last 2-hour plus drive, aside from the one to the airport, is gonna happen now. We are flying back tomorrow in a few hours. In literally about 24 hours we'll be on the plane.
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Okay,
24 plus
25
hours.
25 hours.
Okay, we saw a cafe sign and it says coffee and waffle until 6 p.m, which is currently 5:30, so we have half an hour. And this time I'll bring you all in the cafe because I keep fucking forgetting to film it, so holding myself accountable now to film this. Wow!
Happy marriage cake. Oh my god.
What's this? Give it to Jane and Ryan.
Tap for them. Okay, and can I get a tea? Tea with this? Yeah.
Okay, deciding to sit outside in the sun. Right, this is my hot chocolate. Hopefully she gave me vegan cream. But we got the blueberry cake because it's vegan. And this is just tea. She gave the whole box. You can choose whichever tea you want. It's quite interesting. And you get a whole kettle also. Yay! Nice. Oh my god. Okay, bye, nice cafe. We packing my bag. All my shit is here. This is the struggle of only having a car. Okay, we are officially packed and ready to go. It's the last day! Boo! We are driving to the airport. And it's alright. In all honesty, 14 days is fucking long, guys. I go on many 14-day trips. This 14-day trip has been... I felt like it's been a month since I've been in Singapore. Yeah, all my friends agree. We feel like this whole trip has been so long. I don't know why, but I think it's because of all the... You have to set up tent every day. A lot of labour, a lot of driving. But overall, it's a really good trip. I don't know if I would have ever done this without them. But they probably are the only ones I usually do road trips with anyway. So overall, no one fight. Yay! Okay, well, I mean, got some fights here and there, but mini ones, you know. And the good thing about us is that we can just move on and forget about it, you know. Don't need to worry about that. Oh yeah, please go with people who, if you ever do a trip like this, travel with like similar-ish styles with you. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be beating the shit out of that person. But if your friends are like mine, we all very different travel styles, but we compromise quite a bit. And also if we disagree, like the next day we'll just be like whatever. But yeah, but if your friends disagree and then they'll be like, huh, I don't friend you, then that's a problem. That means they're not mature enough. So go when you are older, I think. Anyway, if y'all want some tips on traveling to Iceland, I can give you like my top 3. First one is dress well. Like, you cannot underestimate the cold winds here. It's really like fucking cold. So what my friends suggested was to bring a fleece and then bring a jacket over that's like a puffy or something that is thermal proof with a hood if you have a hood, because you need it against the rain, which I did not have, so that was one thing that I should have brought. Okay, if you're camping, another thing is to have a space that is like a living room to tent, because if you just set up a small tent, right, if you're just driving a car, you don't really have a space to like chill. I would suggest that if you're in a bigger group. If you're just like 2 people, I think a small tent is fine. Yeah, but if you're a bigger group, I suggest getting a tent or an area that has a space for you to chill that is sheltered. So if not, get a tent out of your car or something. Or try one of those minivan camper tents where like the front is the driver's seat and then the back is like your beds. I want to try that actually because I think that might be interesting. But yeah, same thing goes with that one. Probably doesn't have a shelter for you to chill. You have to like rely on it being sunny, which is very unreliable here because it rains and then it storms and then it's sunny like the next second.
Bye guys.
Bye. It's a wrap. The rest of this video would be me filming myself on the way to the airport.
Should we do one last transition?
There's no transition. The video has no transitions. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. This is my outro in case I forget the outro later. But thanks for watching this video. 2-hour and 49-minute drive to the airport. No, to the donation place. Topping up some gas before we go. Last cafe stop before we go to the airport. It's actually a cafe I saw on the way from the airport like the first day, and I actually wrote it down in my notes. So I was like, oh, we can come here. It's not in Reykjavik, it's like one of the towns outside of Reykjavik. It's called Brick. It's fucking crowded now because today is a Saturday, so let's go see if we can get a seat. Okay, so what do you want? Yum soup, water, and a view. Though I shouldn't be eating this bread because I think there's cheese in it, but you know. I also think the soup has cream.
Yeah, they give a lot of bread.
Yeah, they gave a lot of bread.
This is dessert.
Oh, you ordered that also. I wanted to try, but I was like, everything looked creamy, so.
But yeah, it definitely has cream. So you can try a little bit.